but I'm still here at 104 years old. Today, I'm going to share the 5 habits that kept me alive this long, and the last one might surprise you. Not expensive supplements, not fancy diets, just simple things that most people have forgotten. I'm 104 years old. That's how long the good Lord has allowed me to walk this earth. I've lived through wars, economic crashes, and watched the world change more times than I can count. But after 104 years, I've learned a few things about staying alive and staying happy. But the strangest thing I've seen, people today know more about health, yet they seem more confused than ever. Doctors argue, experts disagree, new diets appear every year, but I'm still here at 104 years old. Today, I'm going to share the 5 habits that kept me alive this long, and the last one might surprise you. Not expensive supplements, not fancy diets, just simple things that most people have forgotten. The first habit is something most people misunderstand today. The first habit is something I've done every single morning for almost 90 years. A good, strong cup of black coffee. Now, I know some folks will argue about that. They say coffee is bad for your heart, bad for your nerves, bad for your sleep. But I'll tell you something. What really harms people is stress and worry, not a warm cup of coffee. Coffee wakes up the brain. It tells your body it's time to live the day. But there's one rule. Drink it black, not loaded with sugar and artificial creamers. Those things will hurt you far more than the coffee ever will. But this next habit might be even more important. Habit 2. Eat food that comes from nature. The second habit is simple. Eat food that grows from the earth. For me, that means berries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. When I was small, we picked them right from bushes behind the house. These tiny fruits are powerful. They're filled with antioxidants that protect your body from aging and disease. My father used to say something I never forgot. Nature puts medicine in color. And berries are some of the most colorful foods God ever made. I eat a handful every single day. Habit 3 is feed your brain. Your brain needs good fuel, and one of the best sources I've found over the years is fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel. These foods are full of healthy oils that keep your brain sharp. They help your memory. They keep your mood steady. When I was younger, sardines were considered a poor man's meal. When I was 27 years old, I worked on a small farm with my father. We didn't have fancy diets or health experts, but we had simple habits that kept people strong well into their 80s. But now scientists say those oils are some of the best things for your brain. Funny how life works like that. Habit 4 is don't fear simple foods. For years they told us this food was dangerous, but they were wrong. For decades people were told to fear one food in particular, that is, eggs. They said the yolks would clog your heart, but let me tell you something. The yolk is where the real nutrition lives. Eggs contain protein, vitamins, and nutrients that help your brain and eyes. I've eaten eggs most mornings of my life, and at 104 years old, my heart is still beating just fine. Sometimes the foods our grandparents trusted turn out to be the smartest choices after all. Now, the next habit is the one that truly changed my life, and almost nobody talks about it anymore. The 5th habit is something many people ignore today. Eat fermented foods, things like pickles, sauerkraut, or buttermilk. These foods are alive with healthy bacteria, and those tiny organisms help your digestion work properly. Think of your stomach like a garden. If the soil is healthy, everything grows well. But if the soil is poor, nothing survives. A healthy gut keeps your whole body stronger. But before you go, I want to tell you something important. These habits helped me live a long life. It's not just about food or habits. The real secret is how you live your days. You must have people to love. You must have something to look forward to in the morning. You must learn to forgive. Take care of your body, forgive people, laugh often, and you might just stay around longer than you expect. Sit quietly sometimes and watch the sun go down. Be grateful for another day. Do that, and who knows, you might just live a very long time.